knee-high boots this season are everywhere. We're seeing everything from snakeskin 60s at Prada to sexy fetish at Louis Vuitton, thigh-high skimming, laced up. In between that, there's 100 other types of boots to wear, mainly knee-high, different heels. We've got sexy stiletto at Lanvin, we've got a wedge like a leather Wellington at Mulberry, a beautiful knee-high, very chic sort of 70s tan boot at Gucci. But in between that, there are many, many, many more.
Whether stacked or stiletto, grazing the knee or embracing the thigh, boots of substance this autumn-winter are the clear message. Worn with hemlines from short to midi to long, and made of everything from lace, leather, and suede. Boots sometimes added an element of glamour, as seen at YSL. Others exuded a tougher attitude in black at Rick Owens and Alexander Wang. With so much variety on offer, you can't make a wrong turn. Far from the minimalism of autumn-winter's past, this season's shimmering shine marks a new era of glitz and glamour.
I think what designers did this season was to really look at how they could use them almost in a daytime way. So instead of getting very glitzy, rather madame-y dresses, we got some very, very modern, beautiful metallic.
From liquid lame and iridescent silks to glittering sequins, there was a subtle glisten for day and all-out razzle-dazzle for evening. The tarnished pewter and burnished bronze seen at Roberto Cavalli are newest to the scene and offer a tougher edge to this uptown trend. Skirts at Tory Burch and Reed Krakoff prove that paired with cozy knits and simple tops, these tones are legitimate daywear apparel. Success is in the mix of textures. Metallics are seen either on the top or on the bottom, but never both. And when a skirt really shines, shoes and jumpers are kept subdued to finesse a balance. For evening, no one held back on embellishment and shine, making this the ultimate choice for over-the-top decadence. Glittering strings of beading floated down the catwalk at Giorgio Armani. Short and sexy sequins at Balmain defined this season's party dress. And at Dolce & Gabbana and Vivienne Westwood, we saw head-to-toe gold. These dresses define red carpet ready.
She has like an armor, beaded armor on her body, something protecting her, but from inside.
Such a relief to see the longer length skirt. I mean, for years we've now had very, very short skirts, and then in the summer we've had the maxi length, but this new knee length through to mid-calf is a fantastic addition to our wardrobe.
The midi has been bubbling for several seasons now, but never have we been so seduced by the demure charm of this new elegant length, loaded with grown-up womanly allure. A high-nipped waist provides a leg-lengthening silhouette that is entirely prim, yet designers presented a versatile array of midis that offer women an option smart enough for day and polished enough for evening. Whether dresses, skirts, culottes, or suits, this is decisively the new length for the months ahead.
Well, I think it's a symbol of sophistication. The client wants something special, the girl who buys my clothes wants something that feels unique. The length adds that air of kind of elegance to it, which you don't really get from a short, flirty skirt, you know, and I think that that's what kind of made it work and felt right for that collection.
Prints added the flair, geometrics at Marni, macrame at Christopher Kane, florals at Balenciaga, and the whole alphabet soup at D&G. These looks offered a breath of lightness and humor to this predominantly serious trend.
It's quite a beautiful shape. It's a shape like, it's like a perfume for me. If you see a woman with a midi-length dress or skirt, she leaves a trace behind her of color and fabric, and for me it's like perfume.
personal favourite are the rather 40s influenced dresses, which I think are just so pretty, are going to be so easy to wear. People like Miu Miu have done it. We've got some lovely aspects in Clemence Rivero. It's a very easy look.
These bags really shouldn't fit more than your phone and your lipstick. If they do, they're way too big. So they're more about jewelry. They're not really a hold-all practical accessory. And that makes them perfect for evening, because in the evening all you really care about is the overall outfit. Mini bags are taken far beyond leather this autumn-winter season, with colorful snakeskin at Gucci, exotic skin details at Moschino Cheap and Chic and Fendi, and fun fur tassels at Alexander Wang. Whether dangling from a dainty chain or strapped to the hand, mini bags are the new shape for both day and evening, regardless of their practicality. The ultimate winter warmer, shearling came in multiple guises this season. Many coats added a layer of bohemian luxe using curly Mongolian and shaggy goat hair, all played out in a very 70s palette of rust, ivory, and burnt amber tones.
I love the two schools of shearling. You've got the glamour shearling and then you've got the more cool rock and roll shearling. You see it at Isabel Marant and it's chucked over a mini dress with sort of suede fringe boots, and that girl has cool sort of rock and roll feel to her. Then you see it at Gucci and it's done in a much more sort of uber glamorous way, 70s feeling, you know, a bit of a sort of Afghan coat, you know, lovely sort of rust colours. It becomes like a really glamorous accessory to your wardrobe.
Winter, you expect a little more coverage, more protection, right? And nothing more glamorous, nothing more wonderful than hair and texture and wools and everything with that, so the fleece look.
We had some really fun little shearling collars that were overlaid on all the jackets, and it's a great accessory because you can chuck it on any coat and it turns it into something completely different.
Many designers chose to use shearling as a highlight, lining their coats with a thin layer of luxury. Others embellished lapels and shoulders with shearling accents, proving that you can do as much or as little with this trend as you like. Sharp, angular edges have been banished this autumn-winter season, and our new silhouette is a celebration of form, and nods to the golden era of Parisian couture.
The oversized trend this season is very different from the way it's been shown to us before. The thing that's really important is that it's kept a very feminine shape to the silhouette. Working with different ideas of sort of making the sleeves much rounder, much more blouse shaped, you know, softening the waist, not cinching the waist in, and then a gentle sort of curve around the hips. And the shape has worked in so many different ways. We've seen it from sort of tunic dresses to then evening wear, and always just softening the shape of the body instead of making it feel huge or voluminous.
Shapes are shifting, skirts and dresses are cocooned, coats and jumpers are supersized and boast a raglan sleeve and gently sloping shoulder. It's all taking a softer approach to minimalism, replacing hard lines with elliptical cuts. Anything from bulky and cumbersome, this season has proved that supersizing your wardrobe can be sleek and controlled.
Some coats were very large, very big, and what was wonderful were the use of fabric, which was very stiff and made those shapes stand by themselves almost.
An easy approach to this trend is a blouse with a deflated sleeve or a lightly puffed shoulder, but to truly embrace the grandeur, dresses in artistic prints are most alluring.